Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson could easily be placed among those that represent what manhood is all about. But what shaped his view of what manhood is, and how can we benefit? Let's see what we can learn.
I love the way your face lights up when you speak about your daughters. It happens every time. You can't control it. If I was playing a game of poker with you, I'd try and put a picture of your daughters on the card because I would know which card you have when.
That's right.
I think what I appreciate most about it is that I think you have, in many major ways, changed the way people perceive what it means to be a dad. And I think it's beautiful. You know, for so long, a dad was considered a strong man, didn't cry, and you stiff upper lip. Come on, shut up, kids. Come on, keep it moving.
Yeah.
And then here comes what many would consider, the definition of manhood. And you have your little girls painting your face, painting your nails.
Yeah, man.
You're wearing tutus, playing with them. You are fully in their world. You are a proud girl dad, and you are raising these girls into women, and you see it in your eyes. How do you think they've shaped your perception of masculinity? How do you think they've shaped how you want to be a man, and what are you consciously trying to think of for their perception of men as they grow up?
Well, you just said it. I mean, that's it. Let's start with the last thing you said because it's the anchoring thing, Trev. It is, I am their model of what a man will be. I'm their first man in their life. So I take that with all the DNA that I got in my body, and I take that not only so serious, but I want to be that example for them. Now,
Mr. Johnson wants to model manhood correctly for his daughters. He wants them to be able to use him as the standard of what a man should be. They can compare and contrast men that they will meet later in life against the character of their loving father.
let me just take you back for a second. The man who raised me, who was my dad, Rocky Johnson.
Right.
His dad died when he was 13. The holidays that came up after his dad's death, a new boyfriend was in the picture. Boyfriend gets drunk, pisses on the turkey. My dad's 13. He grabbed a shovel, a big shovel, my dad did, and drew a line in the dirt and said, if you cross that line, I'm going to kill you. The drunk asshole crossed the line. He knocked him out, cold as a block of ice.
Your dad knocked him out?
My dad knocked him out with a shovel and tried to kill him.
Wow.
13. They're dirt poor. They live in Amherst, at Nova Scotia. The cops come, and the cops say, well, he's still unconscious, but he's not dead. When he wakes up, one of two things is going to happen. He's going to kill your son, or your son is going to kill him. So the cop's recommendation to my dad's mom was, one of them has to go. You know where I'm going with this now.
Jeez.
She looked at her son, my dad, his name was Wade, and said, you have to go. So 13, he's out on the streets. Now, the reason why I tell you that story is that's my dad's capacity for love. 13. You're gone. So that's the man that raised me. So that's the stiff upper lip.
Right.
Come on, work through it. You'll be good.
Right.
Get up. I'm getting up. You're getting up. We're going to the gym. I'm 5. I can't go to the gym. You're going to the gym. You sit in the corner. You watch. And that was how I grew up. You're coming with me to the wrestling matches. It was always rough. It was tough. But that's his version of love.
Mr. Johnson's grandfather passed away when his father was 13 years old. Mr. Johnson recognizes that his father's capacity to love was stunted by a singular situation that resulted in his father being forced out onto the street. So his father raised him to meet every challenge already determined to win. He was taught to believe in fitness, mental and physical. His father's belief is, although you will be met with hardships and difficulties in life, you should face them with the courage to know that you will overcome all. That was his father's version of love. I'd wager that Mr. Johnson has come to this conclusion after some time has passed, and as a result of becoming a father himself. He realizes that his father loved him the best way that he knew how.
Okay, so now years later, when I have the blessing to become a dad, and to these 3 beautiful daughters, man, I learned so much from my dad on work ethic,
Yeah.
discipline. Respect is given when it's earned. Be proud of who you are. Be proud of your skin color and what makes you up, your DNA. But at the same time, I also know what it's like not to be hugged and not to be kissed on the cheek. And so in learning of that, now I turn to my daughters and it's, oh, you want to paint my face? Get the paint. How many colors do you want to put on? What do you want to paint my nails? You want this? You want to do that? You want to hit me in the balls? Okay, great. I'm going to close my eyes. I know it's coming. It's that game. Close your eyes, Daddy. Okay, here we go.
Oh, man.
So, yeah, man. I mean, I love and appreciate my old man. We had a complicated relationship, but my daughters helped shape me being a man. My dad helped shape me being a man, but also being a father on what to do and, you know, the stuff that I missed and that I want to give to my little girls.
So what can we take away? A man, especially a father, continues to grow and evolve so that he can set the best example for those that he loves. Granted that love will look and feel different based on how love was modeled for that man, but he makes the needed changes and revisions so that he can show love in a better way. His love is refined by what he has experienced. That refinement, specifically removing the rougher elements, will paint a better picture of what kind of man his daughters should look for in their own husbands. This was a fascinating conversation that centered around evolving and growing past negativity. This is one of the notions that necessitates manhood, becoming more in an attempt to help those around you to have the best life possible. We appreciate The Rock's insight into what manhood means to him. Thank you for listening to this episode. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Peace.